Saturday, May 14th, here we are, picking back up on the seats. We're gonna work on these headrests. They're sitting over there on the edge of the table there. We're gonna get started on those, and yeah, these aren't attached or anything. Kind of looks like they're sitting there, but so yeah, pretty nice day today. We got the door open, front door open, got the back door open, and we're gonna get started on these headrests. Alright, getting ready to drill these holes for the headrest, and you saw that we drilled this out here and through just through the top part of the seat frame, and just slid the bolt in there and got this mounted up with just the bolt sitting in it, and just to keep everything in place we clamped it on. The next thing is when we had looked at this last week, I had tried to figure out, I think I'd asked the question, where do we put that bolt? And in the instructions, the text manual, it refers to these two figures, and turns out the answer to the question was on the next page. It's figure 09D-26. So it doesn't refer to it in the instruction manual, but so I'll have to remember next time. We just got to look ahead a little bit on the figures to see if there's anything that there's a reference to in there that's not referenced in there. So we're going to get started on that. What I'm doing is I'm just eyeballing this basically to where it's we're putting a hole through the center of this headrest frame and getting it through the center of the underlying seat frame, and it'll be about right there-ish. Hey, we're done for the day up here, and we've got a little bit of progress. We actually have one of the seats done already, and usually when you do stuff, I'll film the second half. So we'll do one deal if there's a pair, and then we'll video the second half to show you guys. So the other seat is actually done of this process of getting the headrest fitted up. But we got the rivets in for the cross brace, and I got the holes marked and drilled out for that. I did the same thing. You just saw me do these holes here, and this is where we stopped. Our old nemesis, the rivnut, strikes again. We tried that alternate method that the figures manual has on how to do that, and I've tried it like 4, 6, 8 different ways, variations on that theme, and just can't get it to work right. We got it to work in the first seat, and it seemed to work okay. Went to do it on the second one, went to do this first rivnut here, and the rivnuts spin around in there. So I don't want to fight that anymore, so we're just going to buy a rivnut puller and the appropriate tips for it, and we'll just use that to do the rest of these, because we will have a bunch of rivnuts to install on the skylight. Is that correct? So we'll definitely have more use for it than just these 4 rivnuts here. So we'll get that ordered up and on the way. Well, we can get the rivnut. We can get the polar locally. It's just that size, that 1032 size. I can't seem to find anybody locally that has that tip for it. So I'll have to order that tip, and we'll just use it on the rivnut polar that we get. So might come back up tomorrow. Got some lawn work to do yet at the house. So we might be a little late getting up for that, if we get up here at all. And if we do, we'll figure something else out to go on past this, set this aside, and come back to that later. So, hey, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, and that's it for now.